Hi, my name is Oliver Thompson, and today I'm going to be talking about how the claims of employees are handled when their employer becomes insolvent. By insolvent, I mean a company enters into either a company voluntary arrangement, administration, or liquidation. An individual employer becomes insolvent if they are adjudged bankrupt or enter into an individual voluntary arrangement with their creditors. Any employees made redundant when their employer becomes insolvent are automatically entitled to claim their statutory entitlements from the Redundancy Payments Office. These include holiday pay, notice pay, arrears of pay, redundancy pay, and unpaid pension contributions. Tax and national insurance are deducted from all elements of the claim except for redundancy pay and unpaid pension contributions. The amount an employee will be entitled to receive for redundancy pay is a function of their age, length of service, and rate of pay. You must have at least 2 years continuous service to be entitled to make a claim for redundancy. You'll be entitled to claim notice pay if you didn't work your full notice period or were given no notice by your employer. You'll be eligible to receive 1 week's notice if you have worked 1 full month, 2 weeks' notice if you have worked for 2 complete years, and an additional week's notice for each complete year of service thereafter, up to a maximum of 12 weeks. To make a claim, an employee must complete an RP1 form, which will be issued to them by the Insolvency Practitioner. The completed RP1 form should be returned by the employee to the Insolvency Practitioner for validation against the company's payroll records. The Insolvency Practitioner will then forward the claim form onto the Redundancy Payments Office for payment. The vast majority of claims are paid within 3 weeks of being received by the Redundancy Payments Office. However, during busier periods, this may take up to 6 weeks. To claim notice pay, the employee must complete an additional form, an RP2, which will be issued to them by the Redundancy Payments Office at the end of their notice period. The completed RP2 form should be returned directly to the Redundancy Payments Office by the employee. Any payments made by the Redundancy Payments Office are capped at the statutory limit, details of which can be found elsewhere on this website. Any employee earning in excess of the statutory limit is still entitled to claim for the residual amount. However, whether and the extent to which the claim is paid will depend upon whether or not the claim ranks as preferential or unsecured, and there being sufficient funds available in the insolvent estate after the payment of certain costs, expenses, and creditor claims. The claims of preferential creditors are paid in priority to those of the unsecured creditors.